Hey, I'm Alistair.
Hey, I'm Daniel. And this is Wildcat TV.
Please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance.
And the moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible.
Students, next week is our end-of-course exam retesting. If you are scheduled to test next week on Monday for English 1 and or Wednesday for English 2, you may bring your lunch, or sack lunches will be available for purchase through the cafeteria. Lunches from outside will not be delivered. If you're taking the Algebra 1 test on Tuesday or the Biology and U.S. History test on Thursday, you will be released to take sea lunch on those days.
Are you ready for soccer season to start?
With soccer season right around the corner, Angleton is excited to get started after going to the 4th round in playoffs last year. This is what some of the players had to say.
Going here with two of the Angleton varsity soccer players, Kobe Mott, defender, and Riley McCabe, forward. Who do you think will be one of our key players this season?
I would say Gilberto, hands down, our best center midfielder we got right now.
I'm going to say Chewy, probably one of the best goalkeepers around here. Without a good goalkeeper, you're just going to let in a bunch of goals.
How do you feel about coach's tactics this season?
Well, we're running out new formation, something different we have never done before, and hopefully it'll help our defense out, and we'll have clean sheets all game, all season.
I do like the new formation. Everybody gets involved. It's a lot of high pressure, and we should do good this season.
How do you feel the seniors will affect the varsity team this year?
We'll definitely motivate the junior varsity team as well, since they're our future. Half the team is more than half the varsity team is seniors, and so we have to keep the program going.
The seniors will help us a lot. They got a lot of experience going forward, and they just know what they're doing.
What is your goal for this season?
Right now, honestly, state tournament. If not, go further than what we did last year.
To go further than we did last year, pretty much.
How do you think this year's seniors will affect the team?
Well, it's all chemistry, and if the kids can come together, the seniors can come together, we'll have a good team, we'll have a good season.
Okay, last year we had a pretty good playoff run. How do you think we'll do this year in playoffs?
Well, we're hoping for the same. We hope we do better in district and having a similar or better run this year.
Okay. Who do you think will be some of the key players this year?
To me, it's everybody. There's 11 guys out there that it has to be, like I said, chemistry. They have to come together as a team, or else it'll just be individuals out there, and we won't be very good.
Okay. And last question, who do you think our strongest opponent will be in district this year?
Foster. I think Foster's going to be our big opponent. Terry won district last year, but I think Foster's going to be pretty good this year.
All right, Coach, thank you for the questions and your time.
Yes, sir.
Did you go to game night?
No.
Well, here's a recap.
Okay.
Here.
So what do you like about game night?
Well, there's a lot of new people to meet, and I feel like that's like really cool, but the games are also really cool too. Like, it's crazy. It's super crazy. Like, all the energy that's here.
It's a place to hang out with friends and just to be yourself with other people. I like it. So Alistair, what do you game about like night?
It's pretty good.
So Daniel, what do you like about game night? It's pretty cool. Let's see what our friends in fashion are up to.
That's a cool face. Want a date?
Enjoy the sewing best because it's exciting whenever you get to see the garment come together and whenever it's finally done, and if it looks good, you're absolutely thrilled.
I like it because I get to express myself in different ways and clothes, and it's just really fun to make your own clothes, and I know all these famous people that do it and stuff.
Now time for words of encouragement.
Now time for words of encouragement from students and staff.
There you go.
You how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get it.
Shout out to the basketball team. Good luck to all the boys who made it. You're gonna do great, and I hope you go far.
Good luck to the soccer team and basketball.
All right, I want to wish Coach Kunsen and the basketball team good luck in basketball this year. I know they're going to go back to the playoffs. They went well into the playoffs last year, and I know they're going to go back this year. So good luck, guys, and do your best.
You guys do an amazing job, and I know you guys are going to rock it this year.
Hey Josie, hey Alistair, guess what? What? It's Kroll's Corner.
Hey, good Friday morning, Angleton High School, home of champions. What a beautiful day to be a Wildcat. I'd like to thank Mr. Rodriguez and his group for having me in studio today as I do the announcements. All right, so we have a lot of stuff going on. Basketball is in full swing. Come out and support the Lady Cats and the Wildcats as they start their push towards district here pretty soon. Soccer tryouts happen this week. Congratulations to those of you who made the team. And then soon, very, very soon, we have the end of the semester coming up, which means you guys are going to be doing some testing, all right? I hate the T word. I don't say it very often, but just know that you need to start getting your reviews and things like that because at the end of the semester, we have a little, I guess we'll call it a test. We have things like that going on. The schedule for that's going to come out pretty soon, so start bugging your teachers to see if they have the schedule up. We have the schedule together, just the times there need to be tweaked, and so we'll take care of that here in just a little bit. So here are my words of wisdom today. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot for you guys today, but here are my words of wisdom. I didn't prepare anything big and exciting. You know, I didn't go to YouTube and steal a video. I didn't grab a book and try to read some things. I'm just going to talk to you about a little observation that I've had. You know, we all have dark times in our lives, and we all go through some things that aren't very pleasant to go through. Some of those things last a few hours. Some of those things last days, weeks. Some of us have even dragged on to where those dark times have lasted for years. We don't always handle those things well. You know, that's kind of how our character is tested. And sometimes we don't handle those things well. And the last thing we want is for someone to judge how we reacted in a dark situation. No one wants to be judged for that. But I want you to think about this. People do judge you for that. And the very people who don't want to be judged for their actions during dark times are the same people who judge you during their dark times or your dark times. So think about this, guys. If you're having a bad day or a bad moment, and you don't know how to handle something, talk to a friend. Find a counselor, find an AP, a teacher that you trust, and see if they can help you get through the dark time. Do that before you take things into your own hands, because sometimes we're not prepared to handle those dark times. I can tell you this, I'm 40-something years old. And I'm not always prepared to handle the dark things that happen in my life. And I would say that I have some more experience than some of you. But I still don't want to be judged for my actions during that time. So what you need to do is this. If you have a friend or a family member who's going through a dark time, help them. Don't judge them. Help them. Forgive them. Give them what they need. And when I say forgive them, I don't mean forget about it. I mean forgive them and help them get better. Because see, the first time it happens, it's a mistake. The second, third, fourth, fifth time it happens, those are choices. All right? So I know it sounds like I'm rambling a little bit, but I want you to remember the two things out of this. One, if you're having dark times, find someone who can help you. You don't have to do it on your own. Don't judge people who are having those dark times. And two, it's okay to forgive them, but just remember, anything after two is kind of a choice. Now I'm saying that because I walk down the hallways, I see the same couples breaking up, getting together, breaking up, getting together. I see the same people coming through my office that have the same things going on over and over and over. And Wildcats, I want you to know there are people that are here to help you break those cycles if that's a cycle that you want to break. See, you have to want to break it, not me. Now, does that all make sense? Because right now I'm thinking that those of you who are watching may be looking at me going, I have no idea what Kroll's talking about. But you do. We're going to go through dark times. Have people that are there to help you out. Don't judge as we do it. And then make sure that you break that cycle. You can do it, guys. I have faith in you. So, it's the weekend. You know what's coming. Not everybody's doing it. It's okay to say no. And don't let what sounds good for 15 minutes ruin the next 15 years. Take this opportunity to make yourselves and Angleton High School better because we're all Wildcats. Have a great weekend.
That's all we have for today, Wildcats.
Stay tuned for next week. Disgraceful.